Welcome to the DCTV News at Noon program. I'm Kendra Cook. Dolores County Broadcasting Network is the producer of DCTV with support from the Southwest TV Translator Association. If you have a news topic or event that you would like to see covered here, give us a call. The studio number is 970-677-4119. Today's show runs Tuesday at noon, 3 and 6 p.m. and again is re-aired later throughout the weekend with the other weekday broadcast replays. Today is February 6, 2018, and now the news at noon. Reported by Channel 7 Denver, it has been a difficult time for Colorado law enforcement agencies over the past 5 weeks in Colorado. 10 officers have been shot, 3 of whom were killed in the line of duty during 3 separate incidents involving 5 departments since December 31st. The latest shooting occurred in Colorado Springs Monday afternoon when a car theft suspect shot and killed El Paso County Deputy Micah Flick. 3 other officers, 2 deputies, and a Colorado Springs police officer were also wounded. A bystander was also injured. The unidentified male suspect police were attempting to contact when the shooting occurred amid a struggle is dead, Colorado Springs police said. Monday's shooting comes just 2 days after the Adams County Sheriff's Office laid rest to one of their own. Funeral services for Heath Gum, an Adams County deputy, were held in Lafayette on Friday. Gum was shot and killed in an altercation with a suspect in Thornton the night of January 24th. The 31-year-old deputy and another officer were responding to an assault call when the shooting occurred. About 3 weeks prior to the Thornton shooting, another Colorado deputy was killed by gunfire. Douglas County Deputy Zach Parrish was killed in a shootout earlier on New Year's Eve. 4 other officers, including a Castle Rock police officer, and 2 civilians were injured in the New Year's Eve shooting before the suspect was killed. It's not clear what could be contributing to the dramatic rise in the number of Colorado officers shot in the line of duty, which comes amid a national decrease in officer fatalities. The deaths of these 3 Colorado deputies is also raising questions about the adequacy of their protective gear. Former Pueblo officer Randy Wills said in a post to the social media following Adams County shooting that the current tactical wear isn't strong enough. Wills posted a plea on Facebook asking Democrats and Republicans in the legislature to create a fund with which local law enforcement agencies can use to purchase upgraded protective wear for their officers. He estimated that the price tag could be about $7 million. In conservative politics from ColoradoPolitics.com, in a first for the world's premier gathering of conservatives, portions of February's Conservative Political Action Conference, known as CPAC, will be broadcasting from its main stage live to Colorado Christian University, Jeff Hunt, director of CCU's Centennial Institute, announced. In addition to audiences at CCU's campus in Lakewood being able to hear speakers at CPAC near Washington, D.C., organizers said speakers from Colorado will also be broadcast back to the main stage at the main event. According to a preliminary list of speakers, participants at this year's CPAC include Texas Senator Ted Cruz, Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin, Brexit leader Nigel Farage, and Judicial Watch's Tom Fighton. For the first time ever, the Conservative Political Action Conference will be live in 2 locations, said American Conservative Union Executive Director Dan Schneider in a statement. Quote, "Our ballroom can only accommodate several thousand activists, so we have added a second stage in Colorado. Americans can watch and learn from CPAC in person from our venue near Washington, D.C. or in Denver, Colorado." Hunt said CCU is eager to share CPAC's influence locally with Coloradans as they hear from the nation's brightest minds on our most pressing issues, noting that the conference's theme this year is a time for action, he added. This is exactly the message that Colorado conservatives need to hear as we confront our state's challenges. The CPAC event at CCU will be 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Friday, February 23rd at CCU's Event Center, 8787 West Alameda Avenue in Lakewood. Tickets are $55, including a light breakfast and lunch, and the last day to register is February 21st. CPAC, held at the Gaylord National Resort and Convention Center in National Harbor, Maryland, spans 4 days. Tickets to the conference start at $300 with single-day passes going for $150. Delta and Montrose counties will elevate their internet, reported by the Durango Herald. Elevate Fiber will begin a lot of griping by folks. Elevate Fiber began with a lot of griping by folks in Delta and Montrose counties who were sick of buffering interruptions while trying to stream their Netflix favorites. Along the way, Becky Mashburn, Marketing Communications Manager for Elevate Fiber and its parent company, Delta Montrose Electric Association, said community leaders realized that buffering issues was not a trivial issue in keeping their economy vibrant. If you don't have high-speed internet, you're behind. You're behind in education, you're behind economically, you're behind in medicine, you're behind in in communications, Mashburn said. The 75-year-old model of the Humble Electric Cooperative, Mashburn said, proved the ideal structure to piggyback Delta and Montrose's fledgling effort to improve their internet after efforts to attract a private firm to provide fiber-to-home internet failed to attract interest. Elevate Fiber was formed in June of 2016. By October 2016, it was installing its first fiber-to-home link. As of Friday, Elevate had connected 2,500 homes and businesses to fiber optic lines in Paonia, Hotchkiss, Cedar Ridge, Orchard City, and Montrose. The hardest thing now for Elevate Fiber is to contain potential customers' expectations, she said, noting the Elevate Fiber anticipates it will be 6 years before it can reach all the practical areas in its territory to provide fiber to homes. Quote, so many parts of our territory were served with very slow internet at very high prices, or they simply had no service at all, Mashburn said. Fiber optic lines, she said, proved the only reliable way to maintain reliable high-speed internet given the area's rugged topography and lack of line-of-sight connections, which is common in Colorado's foothills, valleys, and mountains. The firm chooses which areas to expand to based on a crowdsourcing model, with people interested in receiving the fiber-to-home registering with Elevate, and when a critical mass of interest is reached in an area, the firm begins a project to hook up the neighborhood homes with fiber optics. Elevate Fiber, she said, relies on Delta Montrose Electric's poles, lines, and underground infrastructure to spread fiber optics as well as the parent company's right-of-way. But she said electric rates to homeowners do not subsidize Elevate Fiber's operations. The problem now is everyone knows someone with high-speed internet and they want it as well. And now let's take a look at the weather. Today's national weather map from NOAA and the Raytheon Data subcontracted information shows a high-pressure system off the west coast which will move in behind all of the recent turbulence of the Intermountain West. Those mixed low-pressure fronts are dragging the Arctic cold air in from the Pacific Northwest for the next 24 to 48 hours. Further east, snow is expected all across the Midwest and upper Midwest Great Lakes and across through much of New England. The weather news across the south and southeast continues with rains and thunderstorms, but the dicey weather is the icy weather being brought in along that low-pressure front line. And you can see in the red circle that indicated possible flash flooding is possible in northern Louisiana and into Mississippi. Regionally, we do have a hazardous weather outlook. Occasional snow showers will continue through midday across the west central and southwest Colorado mountains, where up to 6 inches of new snow will be possible. Scattered showers are expected in the valleys and elsewhere through this afternoon, with little in the way of significant snow accumulations expected. Drier weather then moves back in tonight. Scattered snow showers are expected near the northern mountains in western Colorado Wednesday, with dry weather anticipated elsewhere. Looking ahead, the next chance for more widespread precipitation will arrive over the weekend in our region. The DCTV 5-day outlook shows us today scattered snow showers before 10 a.m., mostly sunny with a high near 42. North-northwest winds will be 10 to 15 miles an hour today, and chance of precipitation is 40%. Tonight it will be clear with a low down around 22 degrees. North winds again 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday sunny with a high near 49. North-northeast winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming west-northwest in the afternoon. Wednesday night mostly clear with a low around 24 degrees. East-northeast winds around 5. Thursday sunny with a high near 54 degrees. Northeast winds 5 to 10, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Thursday night mostly clear with a low around 28. Friday sunny with a high near 55 degrees. Friday night partly cloudy with a low around 31. And then into the weekend we may be looking at some light rain potential in the days and snows overnight. But those mostly mild temperatures don't look favorable for anything sticking around very long. Saturday night a slight chance of showers after 11 a.m. partly sunny with a high near 52 degrees, and Saturday night a slight chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 28. Sunday again a chance of snow showers, partly sunny with a high near 46 degrees. Sunday night a chance of snow showers, mostly cloudy with a low only around 27 degrees. And now back to the news. Waste Not, Want Not, a report by the Durango Herald on highest best purposes for fruits and veggies in Durango. Ian Chamberlain has been hired as coordinator for the Durango Regional Food Recovery Hub in order to build stronger networks with growers and nonprofit groups to bring surplus fruits and vegetables to people in need and to avoid bare human conflicts during the harvest. We want to look at more creative ways that we can get food to food insecure individuals, he said. Chamberlain mentioned increasing collaborative efforts with Mana Soup Kitchen and Durango School District 9R and its Farm to School to provide both groups with more fresh fruits and vegetables. Durango schools have a backpack program that allows students to load up on food for the weekends. And Chamberlain mentioned working with the school district to introduce more fresh fruit and vegetables into the backpack program to go along with its existing staple of canned and processed foods. Working with Bear Smart Durango and the Environmental Center at Fort Lewis College to better map where fruit trees are in the community for more efficient gleaning during the harvest is also one area Chamberlain cited in which he'd like to focus. Chamberlain grew up in Durango, worked at several farms after attending Western State University, including Sunnyside Farms from 2004 to 2015. The Durango Regional Food Recovery Hub, he said, plans to hold several town hall meetings in March to form a stakeholders committee to assist in forming better partnerships with regional nonprofits, growers, orchard owners, and even individual Durangans with fruit trees in their yards. The Durango Regional Food Recovery Hub was launched thanks to a 3-year, $355,000 grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture through the local food promotion program of the Agricultural Marketing Service. The grant paid for Chamberlain's coordinator position, as well as equipment rental and space in Durango High School's receiving center. The 3-year grant will focus on supplying more produce to low-income residents, opening up new food-focused business opportunities, and reducing conflicts with bears. The hub plans to start in Durango and La Plata County before expanding into Montezuma County. The Ultimate Unlimited Learning Center will hold an open house in Cortez, as reported by the Journal. The open house will be on February 9th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. to provide information on education programs and to honor longtime teacher Audrey Allman. Allman has been teaching for 73 years, including for 25 years at the Unlimited Learning Center and more than 40 years at the Battle Rock School in McElmo Canyon. She will be celebrating her 90th birthday this month. Friends and former students are encouraged to attend and visit with Allman. Chili, cake, and refreshments will be served. Allman is one of the most well-known teachers in the county. She's taught generations of students and continues to teach GED classes every week at the Learning Center. Her secret to effective teaching is unlimited patience and letting the students be part of creating the lessons. The biggest change she's seen in technology and reliance on the internet for research. While a great tool, Allman says the internet needs to be balanced with hands-on projects that help students learn together on how to solve problems, build something useful or artistic, run a small business, or grow food in a garden. Another change she has noticed is that parents are less involved in their children's schooling. Having parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles show up in the classroom to support kids used to be more common, she said. The sense of community is stronger that way. You know, when a family is involved in the classroom, you can see how it creates a very positive effect for the kids, she said. Allman plans to continue teaching at the center, where she is a part educator, part counselor, part community grandmother. The Unlimited Learning Center offers courses and certification for medical careers, GED courses and testing, life skills instruction, basic computer training, and English as a second language classes. The center also offers college courses through Utah State University via live streaming classrooms at the center. The Learning Center is at 640 East 2nd Street and can be reached at 970-565-1601. The Journal reported that the Good Samaritan Food Pantry is moving to its temporary location, according to the Cortex Journal report. Apparently, we have a lot of stories on food today. The Good Samaritan Food Pantry is moving into a temporary location until its permanent new home in Cortez is ready. On Wednesday, Director Kristen Tworek announced the food pantry would now operate out of a room in Lifeway Baptist Church starting February 12th. A landlord has asked the pantry to leave its current location on South Beach Street, and although the City Council has approved its planned move into the building on 20 North Beach Street, Tworek said that location likely won't be ready until the summer. Good Samaritan will keep its current operating hours while at Lifeway. In January, the City Council approved a conditional use permit that will allow Good Samaritan and the Southwest Farm Fresh Cooperative to open a joint distribution site on 20 North Beach Street. Tworek said they are working with an architect on a design for the space, but they don't yet have a timeline for when the remodel will be finished. They were hoping for summer of 2018. In the meantime, she said, the church will allow the pantry to use a large space on the west side of the building. They plan to start moving in on Saturday, February 10th, and open for business on the 12th. As usual, the pantry will be open from 12 to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. Tworig said visitors and those wishing to make donations should park and enter on the west side of the building, which is located on 601 North Dolores Road. There will be signs pointing the way, she said. In 2017, the Good Samaritan Center provided food to 7,134 people, according to its Facebook page. It accepts donations of non-perishable foods, hygiene, and baby products, as well as financial donations. To find out more, contact the pantry at 970-565-6424. The phone number will stay the same during the relocation process. And now for the Dolores County Sheriff's Roundup for the week of January 29th through February 4th. Deputies responded to a rollover accident north of Egner to assist ambulance and state patrol. No injuries were reported. 2 callers reported losing keys. If you should find any keys, please bring them to the sheriff's office. A caller reported that there was a possible stalker. The case is being investigated. And that concludes today's roundup. Stay tuned for continuing updates. And today's High Canyon Country happenings. February 9th, Raven Narratives presents Talon Tales at 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. at the Sunflower Theater at KSJD in Cortez. For ticket info, go online to sunflowertheater.org. February 10th, it's the Animal Art Works, hosted by Black Hat Humane Society and For Pets' Sake. It's one-night benefit at the Farm Bistro, 34 West Main Street in Cortez. Artwork featuring animals will be for sale, with proceeds benefiting For Pets' Sake and Black Hat Humane Society. Monster Truck Madness. The No Limits Monster Trucks are coming to the McGee Coliseum for 2 big shows in one day, February 10th at 2 and 7:30 p.m. See Ghost Rider with Larry Quick driving, who is several times Monster Truck Grand National Champion. Larry Quick will accept the challenge from some of the top monster trucks in the nation, and even one from Canada. Plus, there is a 30-foot tall, fire-breathing, car-chomping robotic dinosaur. See Robo Dragon as it attacks an old car. What did that ever do to him? But the kids will love it. Adults are $22, kids are $7, and day of tickets, it's $25 for adults and $10 for children ages 3 to 12. Tickets are available online at stubwire.com. And all of these happenings are posted on our DCTV News at Noon Facebook page, along with the YouTube replays, weather, and original stories and local posts. To share your event or information, contact us, email dcbnnews@gmail.com, or call us at the station, and we'll be sure to get your news on the air. The number is 970-677-4119. And thanks for tuning in. News at Noon airs at noon Monday through Thursday, and then is rebroadcast at 3 and 6 p.m. on each of those days. And the weekdays news shows are then replayed throughout the weekend as well. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. It's DCTV News at Noon. Please like us there and share it with a friend. This has been a production of DCTV for the News at Noon program out of Dove Creek, USA. I'm Kendra Cook. Thanks for watching.